Hey y'all, welcome back to the pink envelope. We have Steal It Box by Decor Stills, Summer 25. So this box looks like one big piece of lettuce. And I asked y'all who hang out in the Ask the Pink Envelope private Facebook group, like, what do we think this is a hint? What other items have we seen on their social media, like their Instagram and stuff, that we think might be a hint? And y'all had some really good guesses. So I'm hoping to see, I would love for y'all's guesses to be right. This is the Steal It Box Summer 2025 full spoilers. So they did something I haven't seen them do before. They had an introductory price and then a regular price. So when the box came out, it was only $124.99. And then once it was like a day, maybe two, that the promo ended, the box price went to regular price of $149.99. How many of y'all were able to snag the box at the $125 price point? This is not a subscription box. You just order the box when you want it. Shipping is $5 in the US. All full-size items, all home decor items. This box has definitely been a family favorite. I mean, it's had waves of going in and out, but I would say in the last year, pretty much every box has been pretty good. Now, of course, not every box is for everyone. Styles, themes, and such change. But the value on it, in my opinion, has remained excellent. The only thing that may pivot is it may have fallen in or out of style for certain people. That is why I'm fully spoiling it today. So you can take a peek and see if you like it. On top, it's typically the same things. We have this intro and info. It's wrapped on the top. So if you're thinking about gifting it, this is kind of what happens. And then you have this guy on top here. Inside this guy here, we have a sweet sun tea recipe. Who's ever made sun tea? It was like one of those things as a kid I love to do. I've made sun tea all the time. Did I actually ever drink it? No. And do I think my parents drank the tea that I as a kid made and left outside all day? Probably not, but they never stopped me. They let me do it. Then we have, it can be considered a framed art or a postcard that you can send to someone. Typically that piece does match the outside of the box. Typically that's a good thing. You're like, oh my gosh, you get this beautiful art card. I'm not sure if I'm vibing with this this season. I almost would rather frame the sweet tea recipe. All right. I literally have no idea what's in here. So I'm excited to open it. This says, sip back and relax with a free gift. Don't mind if I do. Are they adult silly straws? They look like adult silly straws. There are 4 straws and a straw cleaner. I think they're glass straws. Look. I mean, pretty cute. They go with our sweet tea recipe. Okay. Now I'm wondering, we've got a lettuce on the theme. We've got green straws coming out the gate. Do we think it's going to be like summer picnic themed? I love, love, love these. We use a lot of straws in this house, so that is a fantastic ad. In my opinion, we're a family of 4, so I happen to think it's kind of perfect. We're launching out this gate pretty good. Well, let's go for the box that was directly beside it that's similar in shape. Okay, we've got green and white striped. Is it a rug? A pillowcase? A dishcloth? Those are my 3 guesses that came to mind first. I'm hoping it's not the latter, if I'm being real honest. A summer stripe pillow cover. Add casual elegance to your space with my classic stripes and effortless summer charm. This would have been what I wanted my first pick. Maybe a rug as well, but I only can use so many rugs and I have a hard time storing them, whereas pillowcases I feel like I can store all day, especially when they don't have the insert inside them. You add your own insert. Then you can have pillowcase for pillowcase for pillowcase. I love green. I'm a redhead, so green and me, we get along. So I am digging all the green we're seeing. So it has the fringe on the side. The quality on this is good. This is one of the thicker, nicer ones we've received. There is a zipper on the back that you can unzip and slide your pillow in. It is double-sided. I will link below my favorite pillow inserts from Amazon because if you're like, I don't have any inserts, what am I supposed to do? You can pick them up super cheap on Amazon. They're amazing. I say get a 10 by 10, a 12 by 12, and then a lumbar are the ones I keep on hand. And you can always be ready for these guys here. Love this. This is a great start. I'm not going to say this is indoor outdoor, but it has more of like that canvasy charm that I'm thinking it might survive outdoors just fine. I mean, my covered patio, I absolutely would put this outdoors. All right. See what we got here. Oh my gosh. One of you, hold on. Hold the phone. Let me jump on the Ask the Pink Envelope private Facebook group. Lorna Miller. You're watching this right now. You get the prize for guessing what is inside the item. It's inside the box. She guessed this item. She said plates or bowls with the design that are on the box. Here we go. So we have, I guess you could call it a platter. It would be a more petite platter, but it has the box design, but just better because it's 3D and it has more depth. It is a better design. It is fantastic in person. The bottom says food safe, hand wash, microwave safe. Thank you for making it practical use. Here's my hand to kind of give you an idea. It's not giant, but it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The Garden Fresh Serving Platter. This is good. This is all things. You could do this spring or summer, to be real honest. Matches beautifully with the straws on the tone-on-tone green. And just to kind of give you the two colors side by side, here's a pillowcase, here's that, and here's a couple of the straws. They're beautiful together. So when I'm reaching in here, I can't ever tell. So there's 3 boxes. Is this a giant box? I'm just gonna kind of pull. Oh, yep, this one goes all the way to the bottom. That's what I was wondering. And there's 2 that are about this big. Oh! This typically means there's assembly involved. Oh, hold on, I can feel something right there on the edge. Oh, is it a lantern? For some reason, that was like not at all what was in my mind. It is a glass lantern. So it's not really assembly. It's just you need to add this hardware to the top and it just screws it. It's packing it a little bit easier. The Golden Hour metal lantern create a warm and inviting glow with my timeless design for any indoor or outdoor space. So it actually closes and locks right there. And then when you unlock it and open it, there is a base for a candlestick to go in here. So I'm gonna try to show it to you and block my eyes. I am noticing the bottom and the top are open. So there's no glass right here, but there's glass there and there's no glass here. So it does have airflow going through. So hopefully it won't overheat. And so far, like I said with the pillowcase, we've kind of got a good indoor or outdoor design going. So there's like 2. Oh, no, this doesn't feel the same. I was wondering if it was a set, but this doesn't feel quite the same. Or I guess maybe it could be a set that is different shapes. Let's see. Oh, no. Not at all. I'm thankful, by the way. Normally, I'm a fan of sets, but I didn't want 2 of those. I'll explain more why later. Is it a garland? It's like growing and growing and growing. I do believe it's a garland. Okay. It was folded in the box. Let me straighten it out a little bit. So I'm 2 for 2 on shocked. I did not, like a garland was not what I was anticipating to pull out. Endless Summer Blooms Garland, adorn your space with my lush hydrangea blooms for breezy, everlasting summer vibes. It has the hook at the end. Yes, and it's green eucalyptus with green hydrangea. Let me kind of fluff it up, give it some love since it was, packed away. Okay. I feel like I got it fluffed enough for you to be able to see it. So you've got the eucalyptus leaves in the hydrangea, and it's tone on tone with a variety of different greens. I'm hoping you guys can kind of get a feel for it. I'm trying not to knock over the lantern as I move this across. So everything is pretty wired. So like, see me moving this, see me moving this. I'm going to move this hydrangea. Look how much I can move it. Everything is wired and very easy to ship. Even the back of it, the way it's put together, you can kind of re-angle it. It's super, super easy to fluff. Y'all know me, well, anybody who's around here, and Greenery. Super picky, super picky. I am calling this an exact 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. I do not think it's bad. I do not think it's terrible. You know how I have my strictly outdoor greenery? I'm not calling it that. But I'm also not calling it a 10. I don't think it's like, the hydrangeas are probably what's doing it for me. The eucalyptus leaves are much better in my opinion. I love how full it is. It is full. It's very long. I love that it's wired, like that I can adjust based on where I'm putting this, pretty much everything. So I could wrap the arch to a door. I could lay this through the center of a table. I could wrap the arch to a mirror. I mean, it is pretty much moving however I want it to move. And that is huge bonus points because that's kind of the point of buying faux, that you can really kind of put it into place that real flowers would be really difficult. I don't know if I would want it at, I was going to say, I don't know if I'd want it at eye level, but maybe I would. I don't know. I'm really torn on this one. It's maybe a 5 slow. Maybe I'd call it a 6 or a 7. I love the green. I love the green. I love that we're doing so much tone on tone here. Okay, here's how I'd probably put it. I would not lay this through the center of my dining room table here in my home, but I would put it through the center of the outdoor dining table. Does that make sense? I would put this around a mirror in my home. I would put, looking down or looking up at it, I think it's good both ways. It's a garland that sits full. You know how normally I'm like, you have to get 2 of them to make it full enough. No. This thing is full enough on its own. Yeah. I mean, the more I look at it, honestly, the more it's kind of growing on me. I'm just going to kind of put it at the front of the desk. So we'll have parts of it peeking in while I pull out this next item. Because I think this giant box right here is the last. Oh gosh, can I lift it like that? Oh, is it heavy or is it stuck? Maybe a mix of both. What in the world am I looking at? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Here's the bag for assembly. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. These are individual. Oh, my gosh. I thought I broke it. Is this a water fountain? I'm going to freak out if this is like a little water fountain you can put on your patio. The Rustic Elegance Creamery planter. Showcase your blooms with my distress metal finish, adding vintage charm to any setting. So what am I looking at here? This is what made me think it was like Tranquil Tides Leaf Fountain. Enjoy my soothing sound of cascading water on your porch or garden. I am freaking out. So is it both? Like you decide what it is? I want a fountain so bad. So obviously that's like, cause like, look, I could see the leaves. And then this thing is more than just instructions. It's super heavy. Okay. So here are the feet right here. So see there? Those are the feet I was looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got several screws there. Here's the pump. More instructions and a base. Is it 2 separate items? I just threw one of my sets of instruction. Because look, here's another base. This is wild. Okay, let's start putting everything together. I'm probably not going to walk you through step by step. I'm probably just going to do it really quickly. and then loop you back because I don't want to bore you. But yeah, this is just the instructions on how to use said screws to put said feet on said pot. So let me do that real quick. So our feet are all on our pot. I'm gonna try to get this up here so you can see the feet. A little claw feet, very rustic finish here. So there's that. You can just put a pot, the plant straight in the pot like this. But if you have a shallower plant, you're gonna put this inside so it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. So it cuts it in half. So there's actually two options here. Something that is not written on here that I am going to do is I'm going to take my drill and a drill bit, and I'm going to drill probably 4 holes, or maybe 5. A larger one here, not huge, but larger, then 4 smaller ones so that the water can come out the bottom. I plan on putting this on my patio, so I don't care if water comes through. I'm also planning on putting a live plant in here, and I'm going to use it for a real life planter. Obviously, if you're going to use it for a photo plant, you don't need to do any of that. You can just keep it as is. Does it say on here? Showcase your blooms by distressed metal finish. It doesn't say if it's meant to avoid water or not avoid water, but it's already got the rustic patina thing going, so I'm gonna roll with it. If it gets a little more rustic and a little more patina, that's only gonna make it better. So that is super cute. It is hardy. I love this. I think it is very impressive. However, I gotta show you this next piece because it was actually a 2-in-1 inside this guy. So let me slide. I'm like trying to be really careful with my platter here. Let's do something like that. That's good, yeah? And let's get this guy and put it together. It kind of feels like these are made out of the similar or same thing. So I think that's part of the reason why I'm like, if it's a water fountain can do water, surely the planter can too. It won't be that much water going in there. Assembly instructions. Okay, once again, I'm not going to have you like sit here and watch me put this together. I'm going to put it together per the instructions here, and then I'll show you where we're at. Super easy. The trickiest part was there's like a little screw right here that you have to screw in, and I have giant fingernails, so I had a little bit of a hard time with that. By a little bit, I mean, instead of it taking like 10 seconds, it took 30 seconds. So literally, you attach your pump to the bottom, your stem to your stem, and you put it all together. It has a little lip it sits on, and it has a little outlet area for the cord to come out. And so it just sits. And then, I mean, it's could go on a tabletop. It's not real tall. It's not real heavy. Of course, there's not water in it yet. We absolutely are going to have to go play with these items. So it's about to start raining, like super gloomy outside. And it rains all day for the next 2 days. So we may just be filming this in a little bit of gloomy weather. But I think like we have to see these items in action. In particular, this one. I am so excited about this water fountain. I love the sound of water. For Mother's Day, I asked for a bird bath to go outside my office window so that I could watch the birds bathe, and a water fountain to go on my patio. Well, check mark. Jonathan no longer has to help the girls find a fountain because Steal It Box just sent me one. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just take advantage of it to clean up the patio and film a Decorate with me and just get the whole patio clean and done and decorated. I just took down Easter. It's like perfect timing. that turned out so cute. Way to go. Like, I cannot believe there's both a planter and a fountain in that last box. It was like a major win because I was totally anticipating just one thing. And to get two things that I love that are perfect for the season, I feel like we are officially launched into summer. Like, let's go. I mean, it's not summer yet. It's technically like barely spring, but like, let's go. Let's outdoors. Let's go. I am going to hire a guy to come clean all the windows on my house. I feel like motivated to get the outdoors ship shaped, and I'll mow, I'll weed eat, I garden, but man, I hate getting on a ladder to clean windows. So I think I'm going to treat myself to that this season. And new clothes. It's time for some new spring, summer clothes, front door fashion. That's where we're going next. If you have any questions about this box, please put them down below. I'll do my best to answer them. I did that whole video for Wantable and like showed you all these. No, it wasn't Wantable. It was front door FabFitFun. There it is. I did that whole video for FabFitFun. Tried on that sports bra, showed it to you, and then never told you what size it was. So if I made that offense again and left out some vital info, yeah, get with me below. I'll make sure and apply and get you guys hooked up. I don't know how much of this box they have. I don't know how quickly it's going to sell out, and I don't know if it's going to go on sale again. But if you're liking what you're seeing, go snap it. I do think the value on this checks out. All right, you guys, I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing day. And if at any point you've hit that subscribe button, I'm going to be seeing you later. Bye, y'all.